to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Lisa. It's Tom MacDonald Tuesday, which means more reactions to Tom MacDonald music. Today's reaction is going to be the official music video for his track Sellout. Really looking forward to this one. The opening scene looks quite interesting. He's sitting in the middle of piles and piles of money. So I have a feeling this is probably going to be another diss track with regards to other rappers who effectively sell their soul really to the industry. So anyway, we shall see. So without further ado, let's get into this one and see what he has for us. Here we go.
I'm sick of hearing that I changed up. Everybody wanna keep me chained up. Check it, this a race. If I'm running and you walking, I can't wait up. Straight up, I feel like I'm the same as when I came up. Still a record label, still the manager. Still do it all with my girl from my home. Yeah, I bought some Gucci, but I hardly even wear it. I was stoked that after 30 years I finally wasn't broke. And I don't like that stuff, the vibe ain't tough. I should go and soak the clothes in gasoline and light that up. All these stupid little rappers popping Xanax, bad examples for our children. I will never write that, bruh. I'm the same man, living like I used to. Do it for my fans, getting famous off of YouTube. Hope they understand I'm only human. Didn't know that making music would be so confusing. No excuses, that's the truth too. I will always be the person who I used to be. I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry. Every chain is fake and all that Gucci isn't new to me. I bought it secondhand so I look cool on your computer screens. I'm tired of being analyzed by fans like they're scientists and criticized for every single rhyme I spit. If you really think I changed, go ask my sister about her wedding dress, my dad about Nepal, or my mom about her appliances. They say I sold out long before. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I.
Oh, love this. Okay, it's not what I was expecting. I actually thought it was going to be about other rappers as being sellouts, but it's actually about him and how other people might view him, the fact that he's a sellout. So I did get that slightly wrong. That's me assuming again. Absolutely love this. Brilliant. I mean, the fact that, you know, he's being very honest about the, you know, the designer labels that he wears, like Gucci, and that they're kind of second hand, and all the diamonds that he wears, they're like fake. He made the point of saying, so I look good on your computer screens. Absolutely brilliant. Like, just awesome. Just the way he's being so honest and open about that, and very unapologetic about, you know, being sort of like saying, so what, you know, even if they were real, don't I deserve all of that success? And I've worked bloody hard for it. I've worked from the bottom up, and I've done it all on my own. And you know, he said, obviously mentioned about him and Nova, and I love the fact that he also said, you know, if you want to question it, go and ask my, you know, my sister about her wedding dress, my dad about Nepal. So I presume that was like a luxury holiday that he sent his dad on, and her, you know, his mum about her appliances. So I'm assuming he obviously bought her new stuff and whatever. And why not? You know, if the guy has worked really hard to be successful the way he is and to have the money that he's got, why shouldn't he spend it on the people he loves? You know, that's what it's all about, surely. Rather than just kind of, you know, sort of covering himself in bling and all that sort of thing. And then he mentioned about, you know, talking about Xanax in his songs, something he would never do, you know, the whole drug thing. And unlike a lot of artists who will kind of make that look glamorous and cool and just try and sell it as being something, you know, it's the way to go, he's never going to do that. So I love it. Absolutely love the fact that he's being so open about it, and brilliant messages in this song as well about not falling for all of that that BS, you know, with regards to your image and stuff like that. Just be you. That's ultimately what it's about. He certainly is, and you know, it's got him successful the way he is now. So yeah, love this so far. Just a really chilled out vibe as well, like the instrumental and the beat, and yeah, just brilliant. So let's carry on.
Look, I get it, all the criticism verified. Spent some years together, now we're going through a scary time. Trust me, if I witness my hero been acting different and seemed like he might be switching, I'd be tripping, I'd be terrified. But picture this, roaches climbing out the cupboards. I was living in the ghetto, borrowed money from my mother. I just had a mental breakdown, my girlfriend in the struggle. Then I blew up overnight and we recovered. We went to Gucci and Louis, moved out the hood to a safe house. Started doing things that we dreamed when we laid down. Now everybody's saying that I changed and they hate loud. I was trying to show my girl like, hey babe, we okay now. Still throw a brick through the window of the lobby of any record label who trying to stop me. Still be the voice of every single lonely person with a story they can't tell because they never had nobody. Still the system and pharma and every whack politician and every triggered millennial too offended to listen. I got caught up in trying to show all the haters I did it, and I forgot that being Thomas was the promise I'd given. I understand why everybody lately saying I changed, but I get bored of everything that stays exactly the same. I promise that I'll burn it down with fuel and flames before I lose myself and become all the things that I hate. They say I sold out,
I love that.
They
YouTube button.
with me no more. Say
Wow.
I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything.
He never sold out.
I learned from my mistakes. I grew up and I changed, but I swear I'm still the same.
Oh, love that.
I fell along the way, took more than I could take, but I turned out okay. Yeah. They say I sold out, love me
Turned out good,
more.
Tom.
They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything. Say I sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am.
That's one way of drying your hair. Brilliant. I absolutely love that. Yeah, I just love that. I can't understand the people that sort of like say that, you know, he sold out, you know, just by wanting a few nice things and wanting to move out of a rough neighborhood and, you know, move out of a place where he, you know, didn't feel safe, and moving into a nice, you know, a nice house that him and Nova could call their own. And what's wrong with that? You know, I think it's more, it seems like it's more jealousy than anything. I think really that's the whole truth. That's the honest truth, is that people are jealous of him making it, and they're a little bit kind of butthurt that he hasn't signed to their favourite record label or one of these big labels. And you know, obviously the execs are not kind of appreciating that they're not, you know, that he's not bringing them in the money. So they're sort of trying to reel him in with all these offers and all these deals and stuff, and it sounds great, but he's not falling for that. And I love that. I love that he still wants to continue going independent and just doing things his way. He calls the shots. He has control over his career and his life, and he's not going to be led astray. He's not going to be led up the garden path by any record labels or execs or the men in suits who will want to just take his money and control everything that he does to fit their own agenda. And I love it, and I think the true fans will realise that he hasn't changed, and there might be some things that he's changed in, but not in a bad way. Like he's perhaps learned to stand up for himself, and he's learned to kind of just ignore the haters, and those are great changes to make. You know, I think it's for a positive rather than a negative. But, you know, obviously, inevitably, success and fame and fortune will change you a little bit. I think, you know, people that say, oh, if I won a lot of money or if I had a lot of money, it's not going to change me at all. I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, I think, of course, it's going to change you. You know, it would be crazy if it didn't, because, you know, if that's what you aspire to have, and yet you're going to say that it's not going to change you, then what's the point of having it? You may as well just stay the same. Of course, it gives you the freedom to you know, spend on your loved ones and the people close to you, and look after them for a change, as well as obviously yourself. So, you know, why shouldn't it change somebody? It's when it changes somebody in a negative ways, that's when obviously it becomes an issue. But he seems to kind of, you know, have his life in a really good place at the minute, and yeah, he's using it for the right reasons and in all the right ways, and I love that. So yeah, keep staying true to yourself, Tom. You know, you are who you are, and that's it. You know, haters are going to hate regardless of what you do, and that's just the way life is. So just ignore them. That's what I say. So anyway, if you enjoyed this too, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more Tom MacDonald Tuesday reactions and reactions to other artists on Thursdays and Sundays. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
You're making it brighter right through the gray.